Democrats have taken Virginia. They've taken New Jersey. They took New York City. What does this mean for us as a country? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It is not newsworthy that the city of New York voted for a self-proclaimed socialist. It's not news that New Jersey voted for a Democrat. None of this is newsworthy. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm just saying it's strange that this is for some reason being sold as if it's not states and cities that have historically voted Democrat. Doubling down on it. There is nothing to see here. It's just strange to me. There's so many things going on in the world, and this is what we choose to focus on. What is New York City going to look like in 3 to 4 years? With Mamdani, I forget. I don't live in New York City. But what is New York City going to look like in 3 to 4 years? It's going to have higher taxes. Higher crime. But at least the buses will be free. I don't even think, to be honest, that budget is so large, I really don't think. I think at most you'll be able to get some of the major lines free, but not the entire thing. Just being real with you. Is New York City going to be on fire? No. Are all of these businesses, millionaires, billionaires going to leave? No. Some will. It's to be expected. I wouldn't blame them. I'm just saying that it's getting really old that people on both sides of the aisle get so riled up about politics. I thought people that watch the NFL were bad. The left and right has become so polarized that there's no middle ground for y'all. You can't agree on anything. Any win for the other side is a loss for you somehow. This is my advice. Y'all are chronically online. And that's majorly what is driving these sentiments of yours. Truthfully, you need to get outside. You need to talk to your neighbor. You need to stop ostracizing people because they don't have the same political affiliation or ideals as you. We can be friends and have differing opinions. Everybody actually, if you would sit down and speak to each other, wants the same thing. We all want a prosperous nation. But we're never going to get it. If we argue, well, not we, I'm politically independent, but if y'all keep arguing like cats and dogs over absolutely nonsensical shit, nothing will ever get done because everything is a battle of policy and with real people being held hostage in the mix. That's my opinion. But by the way, to all the people that advocated and kept making videos and pushing their rhetoric, to get the word out, to let people know who Mamdani really is. Dude, no one was confused. The people of New York understood he was a socialist. That's what they want. I'm not about it. Election interference. If that's who they want to vote for, it's who they want to vote for. I'm not going to stop it. The only thing that does truly concern me is the Virginia Attorney General portion of that race. It does concern me that with that text message scandal of his, people were still willing to vote for him. That's much of the same principle. You need to understand that the people that voted for him were not confused. They weren't in the dark about that scandal. They weren't misled to believe that it didn't happen. They not only were aware, they support it. These are people who support political violence. And that is what has begun to concern me in terms of the politics of this country. The rise of political violence. It exists on both sides. But I have to be factual that it exists in much larger proportion on the left. To the point that you are openly voting for an attorney general who advocated the homicide of children and political opponents based solely, completely, utterly, 100% on their political ideals. So I'm just saying, those people exist, but it's a byproduct of this non-stop polarization. The idea that the left and the right have absolutely nothing in common. Can't agree on nothing. Can't even compliment each other. Like I said, everything, it's anything, any bill that the other side proposes, it's evil, cannot be supported, must be destroyed, must be stopped. Our nation hinges upon it. Guys, Democrats been Democrats. Republicans have been Republicans. Like I said, the way that your respective news outlets report on the other one, you need to understand that it's a bit far-fetched. It's exaggerated. It's not true. And when they are highlighting video or evidence, it's usually the fringe. It's not representative of the entire group. On the left and the right, the majority of you are completely normal people. Y'all would get along very well if you would just fucking speak to each other. If you would just learn to be civil. I don't think that's asking for much. Just have a conversation. Not argument. Dialogue. And stop killing people because their words hurt your feelings. I'm going to stop it there. Get out. Feel the warmth of the sun on your face. Talk to your neighbor and stop arguing with each other. I will sit y'all down and make y'all give each other 3 compliments. Ain't nobody going nowhere. There's not really anything else to say about that. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.